Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get right into it. All right. Shout out to the Galactic family, GCVs, and Drew Nation. The more Gangstalkers play with your mind, the stronger it's going to get. So you might as well let the games begin. People don't realize the amount of torture that they're causing for others, whether they do or they don't. Most likely, they just don't care because they're that evil. They don't care about what they're doing to you mentally or psychologically when they keep doing the things that they do. And there's no one to talk to. There's no one to go to. There's no one to get help from. So basically, all you're left to deal with is your mind. That's all you're left to deal with. All right. When people are coming at you psychologically and waging mental warfare on you, the only thing you're left to deal with is yourself. All right. How you feel, your feelings, and your mind. So when somebody attacks that, it's like, wait a minute. You can just freely attack me. You can freely just do this whenever you want. If I go to do anything about it physically to you, I'm going to look like the bad guy. I'm going to get in some type of trouble or get kicked out or get fired. And if I don't do anything about it, it's going to keep happening. So what is a person left to do? All right. People don't understand why people will make prayers for people to people don't understand why people will pray for the death of their enemies, but they must not be going through the things that we go through when people target us. When people target you, they don't leave you alone. You just want to go out and do things and have a normal experience, but they make that difficult for you. You want to pay attention to yourself, focus on yourself. They're fighting for your attention desperately. And the one thing that you really want is just to have a peaceful time out by yourself or with whoever and go about your business. There's no one to talk to these things about. You tried to talk to friends. You tried to talk to family. They tried to admit you somewhere. They think it's something wrong with you and they don't believe your experience. But what you'll realize is some of them do see what you're going through and they have their evil, wicked ways as well, and they just don't care. They could care less what happens to you, some of them. And that's unfortunate. It's not right. So all you're left with is your mind and your own thoughts. All right. There are some people who you'll try to get help from. They'll disregard it. You may try to contact authorities. They'll tell you it's a coincidence. They'll tell you, can't you just go the other way? Can't you just go the other way? That's the most thing that they love to say. And they know these things happen to people because most of them are the ones that do it. They just gaslight people because if they're aware of you and they've been monitoring you and they know the type of person that you are, they don't care either. They don't care if you're going through something. All right. They don't care. So the one person that does have to care about what you're going through is you, because it's you, it's your mind, it's your life. So when these people are constantly doing things to harass and attack you mentally, the only thing you're left with is how you feel about it, what you're thinking about it, and your mind. So with that being said, when these people keep coming at you like that, it's like you're working out your mind. It's like your mind is starting to become a muscle. And the more you go through these things, the stronger your mind is going to get. They think they're just able to cause you stress and cause you health issues, possibly, God forbid. And that's the only thing that's going to happen. They think that they're just going to make you upset. You're going to be angry. They're going to ruin how you feel, and they're going to go about their day, and they're going to laugh, enjoy themselves, and carry on, right? But the one thing that they forget is that when you torture someone, their stress level gets stronger, all right? Their endurance grows. The amount of pain that a person can take it gets greater. So the person is able to take more and more and more and more the more that they endure, endure, and endure. So the best thing for somebody like you is to know that the more that they're going to do this to you, the stronger you're going to get, the better you're going to get, the more on point you're going to get. People are going to continue to do things, and you're going to be able to look over it, brush it off your shoulder, and act like nothing happened. That's the beauty of it. You are turning into one of the greatest people that has ever walked the earth. Or you are turning into one of your greatest selves, one of your greatest versions, somebody that can endure something that would have taken a lot of people out. A lot of people weren't strong enough to go through this. A lot of people wouldn't be strong enough to go through this. The people who were doing this to you, if they were the ones that were targeted, they would have taken themselves out a long time ago. They wouldn't have even reached a level of being able to get past this. And that's where God comes into play. That's where faith comes into play. All right. That's where believing in yourself comes into play. Knowing that I can get through this. These people aren't stronger than me. The energy in me is stronger than the energy in them. All right. These people are not as tough as they seem. All right. They're in their little safe confound. All right. They're safe. They're at a distance, but you see them, you notice them. All right. And that's why they're able to just move the way that they move. It's psychological harassment. And they think that nothing is going to happen to them. But they will get theirs. They'll receive their karma. All right, God's going to put a whooping on them. But the one thing that they don't realize that they're doing to you is they're making you so much stronger. They're making you to be able to take anything that they can throw at you. So just know that you will get through that. It may be tough at first. It may be hard at first. It may rack your mind at first, but there's going to become a day to where certain ideas and certain downloads and certain messages come to you where you're going to be saved mentally. And another thing you could do is you could ask your angels to protect your mind. All right, before you leave your house, ask your angels to protect your mind. Ask God to send angels to protect your mind. Ask God to do that. All right. The more protection you have, the less these people are going to be able to affect you, and the stronger you're going to be. The more at ease and the more at peace you're going to be, because all they're able to do is destroy your peace. It's a mental game. It happens psychologically. All they leave you with is your mind, your thoughts, and negative energy that you have to sort through and kick out of your mind and get back to a place of peace. Because if somebody can rob you of your peace, you've lost it all. All right. That if somebody could rob you of your peace, you've lost it all. That's one of the greatest forms of wealth is peace of mind. If somebody could take that from you, they've taken everything. All right. That's why people get so frustrated when when these things happen, and they know that there's no one they could go to, there's no one they could turn to, there's no one to call, there's no organizations out there for us. All right. All you can do is deal with it up here. But you just have to have tips to deal with it up here, to deal with it in your mind. All right. And the best way to deal with this in your mind is a way that can bring you back to a point of peace, of relaxation, of good health. All right. That's the best way to deal with that situation. Because when you have to go out again, and if they keep doing it, they're not going to be able to get to you like they did. They're not going to be able to get underneath your skin, because as people with thick skin say, or your skin is going to keep getting thicker and thicker and thicker. All right. You're not going to be worried about them like that. That's another thing. You're not going to be worried about them like that when you leave your place, when you leave your house, when you leave your home, when you step outside. Because in the beginning, you have this fear because you don't know where they're coming from. You don't know when it's going to happen next. All right. You don't know if these people are going to continue this, and it's a pain in the brain. All right, it's a pain in the brain, but you get stronger as they keep going on, and you get more mentally sound, you get more mentally tougher, right? And your stress level won't be as high as it was when it originally started. When this may have started, you may have been getting angry, you may have been feeling upset, all right? You may have been wanting to go out and do something to them, all right? They may have been on your mind, but you're on their mind. And unfortunately, since they wake up thinking about you, they go to sleep thinking about you, they have lunch thinking about you, all right? You have to keep in mind, they're obsessed, all right? They are your fans, they are admirers, they're just twisted mentally, and they're the ones that need help. Don't let people who need help and who is something wrong with them, don't allow them to make you feel like it's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. They just sense your energy. They see you as a threat, and they're trying to box you into a mental state of unease. They're trying to box you into a mental state of torment. All right. They want you to hate your life. And when some people hate their lives so much, the saying goes, if you hate your life, you'll take your life. And you're stronger than that. All right. You're tougher than that. And you weren't put here to just be harassed by some people and then you feel so terrible about it that you just end it. That's not the way this is supposed to go. All right. These people are utterly destroyed already. All right. These people are possessed already. They have issues. All right. So the fact that they have issues and they don't do anything about it, they go around the world, they go around in life looking for harmless individuals, looking for people who aren't going through what they're going through, and they want to make them feel it. Plus, they could possibly be getting paid to do this. You could be on a watch list, unfortunately. People who watch you, maybe you're being watched because you're on a list. Maybe they see you as a threat and they know that you're going to do something great. And when you get to a certain point, when you get to a certain level, it's going to change things. And the type of person that you are, they don't want you to be a representative of other people who are going through what you're going through, because basically they're experimenting on people, they're experimenting on you to see how you react, to see how you feel, to see what just how much you can take, and they're trying to see just how long it takes for you to break. All right, they want to break you psychologically, mentally. They want to break you down so that you end up a lesser version of yourself, and you're not able to do what you used to do. Your faculties will diminish, things like that. They want your health to go down bad. All right. They want people to be so stressed out that they have a lower quality of health. But the thing is, as they keep doing this to you, you're going to become mentally stronger, you're going to get mentally tougher, and you're going to be able to come out of this alive. All right. Just like that song, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. You're going to still be alive because you're a fighter, and they don't know who they're dealing with, and they don't know what type of power that you have to support you. You have a power that supports you like none other. All right, you got the creator backing you. You got the creator aiding you, helping you, angels surrounding you. So the people who are trying to come after you, they don't have no idea of that because they don't even believe in that. So when you do come out of this and you are able to stand up for yourself, you are able to speak up for yourself, you are able to raise yourself up to a level that they were trying to stop you from getting to, you're going to be able to shake some things up, and you're going to be able to put some truth out there that's going to be able to assist and help other people. You're going to be able to let other people who are going through this know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and they will get through it. They will get to that light no matter how dark these people try to make your days seem. All right, no matter how much they try to dim your light, you will get through this. You will get through to the other side, and you're going to be greater and stronger and more powerful than you were than at the beginning. They don't want you to get to that point. This is an experiment. These people experiment on other people to see just how long it takes before you break. But as the saying goes, they didn't make you, so they can't break you. They didn't create you, so they can't break you. all they can do is try. All right. And these little demonic tactics that they pass down to each other, all right, or whoever is having them do this, what they're telling them to do this, do that. You could look it up. There are accounts to where people do these kinds of things. They tell them what to do. They give them instructions. This stuff is real. This stuff is real. It happens to people every day. People are losing their mind trying to get through this, but you don't have to lose your mind. There is hope. All right, you will survive. You will rise to the top. You will come out on top. They just don't want you to see it through. They want to make it so bad for you that you say, you know what, I'm done with this. But they don't have the power to do that. And I want to let you know that they don't have the power to do that. Your power lies with the Creator, and He made you stronger than them. So when they try to aggravate you, when they try to irritate you, it's all to try to stop you from rising up and getting to a certain point in life to where you're going to be at a higher level than them. You're going to be doing better than them. You're going to be stronger than them on top of that. It's like somebody that goes through war and comes back home. You're a survivor. Everything that you're going through is similar to what people go through when they go out to war. Shout out to the vets. Shout out to everybody who served this country. All right. Mentally, you are a fraction of that on a certain level. And when you get to a better place in life, there are going to be people who you're going to be able to assist, who you're going to be able to help. You're going to be able to speak up on these things. All right. And you're going to be able to speak truth on these things. And people are going to be able to become stronger as a result of you went through, as a result of you becoming stronger from what you went through. Their plan is going to backfire on them immensely. All right. Their plan is going to backfire on them. What they expected to happen is not going to happen. They expected you to lose it. They expected you to go crazy. All it did was open up a different world and a different reality to you that you're now aware of. That's all it did. And on top of that, you had nobody there for you. All right. You know how strong you have to be mentally to survive these things on your own and go through these things on your own with no help, no one there for you, people not believing you, people slandering your name, saying there's something wrong with you, calling you crazy, when there are actually people out here doing things to try to make you feel bad about yourself, feel like you live in a different world than everybody else. All right. They don't want you to think that what you're going through is what you're going through when it actually is. That's a terrible thing to do to somebody. These people have no heart in every sense of the word. All right. They're cowards. They have no heart and they don't care about other people. And that's fine. But just like how they have no heart for you and they don't care about you, God is going to feel the same way towards them. God's not going to care about them. He's not going to have any love or heart or any affection or any care towards them. They're just going to, they're going to get what they gave. They're going to reap what they sow. What they put out is coming back to them. Trust and believe that. They don't want somebody who went through this to be able to come out and be able to speak on these things. They don't want that. And on top of that, you're going to be able to provide a way out for others. That's their worst nightmare. For people to actually know that this is something that is happening, for somebody to actually shed light on these kinds of things, and for somebody to let other people know that this is real, and for people to come together and be like, yo, this is real. We went through this. The only way to stop this is up here. They're still going to continue to do what they do, but the only way you can come out of it and alive and healthy and mentally sound is with this. You're going to have to really focus on yourself. You're going to have to do a lot of mental work. You're going to have to basically take control of your mind because they're trying to take control of your mind. These people are trying to control your mind. You have to take control over your mind and not let them do it. They want you to freak out. They want you to be like screaming and yelling and shouting. Right? We've all went through that. because you just want it to stop. You just want to be left alone. You don't want these things to continue. But since they're going to keep going, since they're not going to stop anytime soon, you just have to know that no matter what happens, no matter what they do, I'm safe. I'm protected. They can't harm me. They can't touch me. And nothing is going to happen to me. They can only try to attack your mind. The minute that they try to do anything physical, they're going to meet their maker. All right. Something real bad will happen to them like that. That's why they have to keep it at a distance, and they have to just only keep it on a mental level. So just want you to know, no matter what type of day you're having, no matter what you're going through, God is using you for this. All right. You're going to be able to create things. You're going to get ideas on how to help other people. Who knows? You may even invent something that helps people, that exposes these kinds of people, that lets other people know that, yo, this is happening. This is real. All right, you may create something that can help people, that can prevent it, that'll make these people fall back. All right, who knows? Who knows how God's going to use you when these kinds of things are happening to you? All you have to know is that they're not going to be able to bring you to where they want to bring you. The one thing that hurts the most is the fact that there's nobody out there. It's just you. It's just you and your thoughts. So don't be afraid of your own thoughts. All right. Don't be afraid of your own thoughts. If you feel afraid, you are afraid of your own thoughts. There's nothing to fear. You don't have to be afraid of these people. You don't. You don't have to be afraid of these people just because somebody's doing something weird. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. All right. You may feel a little fear at first. It's natural for people to fear what they don't understand. But what you do need to understand is that you have God gave you the spirit of power. All right. God gave you the spirit of power, of love, of courage, and of a sound mind. So keep saying those things to yourself. I have a sound mind. They could try to attack my mind all they want. I have a sound mind. They could try to come at me all they want. God gave me power to endure this. I have enough power and enough strength to get through anything and everything that these devils could try to take me through, especially if it's mentally. Especially if it's mentally. I have the power, the love, the courage, the strength to get through whatever these devils may try to take me through. Because at the end of the day, all they are is just clowns with nothing better to do, with no life. They're clowns. So lose the fear. All right. The more you fear them, the more energy you're going to give them, and the stronger they're going to appear. All right. The stronger they're going to appear. When you feed the fear, the stronger they appear. When you feel the fear, the stronger they appear. So what they're doing is wrong, but you're going to have to get over it. All right. There's nobody there for you to help you, but you're going to have to get over it. The only person that's there for you is God. All right. Excuse me. There is somebody there to help you, and it's the Creator. And these people are basically, they're just pushing you closer to God. You're supposed to be praying through these times. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Since they're attacking your mind, you're supposed to be using your mind. Anybody tries to attack your mind, you immediately go into prayer. You are supposed to be praying. You're supposed to be talking to God. You can even ask God to destroy them right here and right now. God, get these people. As soon as they pop out, God, there they go. God, go, God, go. You could sick God on people that are trying to bother you and who are trying to harm you in some kind of way, in any way. God's always there with you. He's there to protect you. He's there for your strength, to keep you strong, to keep you going on. So when these people are able to cause you any type of stress, it's because it's because you're focusing on the wrong things. You have to keep your mind on the right things. And when you keep your mind on the right thing, the devil can't get to you like that. He can't disturb you like that. These people are set out to disturb your peace and disturb you mentally and to turn you into a mental wreck. Only thing that can save you from being disturbed and turned into a mental wreck is prayer. All right. The only thing that can protect your mind in a situation like this is contacting your higher powers. That's it. That's how you destroy the negative energy that they try to bring into your life. If not, you're going to focus on it and it's going to tear you up and eat you up. And it's all you're going to be paying attention to. They want you to make mistakes. They want to ruin certain aspects of your life. Imagine having to go to your job with all this stress on you. When you are stressed and when you're not calm, you make mistakes. You might mess up at your job. You might snap on somebody at your job. All right, something small happens. You may turn an anthill into a molehill because of what you're going through, and there's no outlet. Your only outlet is prayer. All right, your only outlet is talking to God, because there's no one to talk to about this. You try to talk to someone, they're going to try to admit you somewhere. I've called stalker hotlines. I've called certain hotlines for help and stuff like that, and the only thing I got was that they were trying to have me talk to a psychologist. So just like you're talking to the person on the phone, imagine going to a psychologist. And it's like when you talk to a psychologist about this, that's when they could possibly try to admit you somewhere. And that's what these people want to happen. Like if you have this conversation with a psychologist, do you think they're going to let you leave that room afterwards? Maybe, maybe not. Yo, I'm not sure of the percentage, but it's a chance they may try to keep your behind there, because no one is going to believe that a person is going through this. So if I were you, I would just talk to God. All right. Even when you do talk to a psychologist about certain things, you still have to get over it yourself. When you talk to a psychologist about certain things, you still have to get over it yourself. It's something that you still have to mentally deal with. After you talk to them and pay them, you still have to get over it, and you still have to deal with it yourself. So unless they went through it, unless they can arm you with some powerful things that can actually help you, it's no point. Imagine talking to someone just because they have a fancy degree and they can't even help you. They're not even aware of what you're going through. The best person to talk to is a soldier, somebody who already went through this, somebody has already experienced this, somebody who's already in a more positive mental state as a result of this. That's why I tell people to book sessions with me, because I know how it feels like. I know what it feels like to go through these things. So when you book a session with me and you talk to me about it, I can help you get through it. I could point you in the right direction mentally to help you get over these things. So that way, when these people come out and do their little street theatrics, you won't be affected. You'll be able to let it go and go about your day. It may irritate you, it may bother you, but that's life. Things irritate you and bother you all the time, but you don't have to react to it in a way that they want, in a way that they have control over you. And I know how to not do that. That's why I make these videos, so I can help you guys, and because they help me. So stay tough. Stay mentally tough, all right? You are a mentally tough individual. You're going through this for a reason. You're going to come out stronger than you went into it. And the only thing that they could possibly do is try to do that psychological warfare stuff. That's it. All right. They may have their little strategy, but you have yours. And if you need a strategy, contact me and I'll help you with one. All right. These people aren't as strong as they seem. They aren't as powerful as they seem. So what? They can follow you. So what? They can show up where you're at. So what? They appear places and things like that. You have to mentally override it, and you have the power to do that. Your mind is stronger than their theatrics, and that's the one thing that you have to understand, and that's the one thing you have to come to a level of acceptance. All right, you have to accept that what they're doing, they're not going to change. They're evil, so what? It is what it is. But I have the power to mentally override it. I have the power to mentally accept that it is what it is. They are who they are. I am who I am. They're coming after me because of certain reasons. It is what it is. I can't change that, but I can change how I feel about it. I can change my outlook on life about it to where I can still keep moving through life and still stay positive. Because once they turn you into a negative person, once they take your positivity away, once they take your peace away, they got you and they taken everything. All right, when a person takes your positivity away, when a person takes your peace away, they've taken everything. And you're going to have to work and work and work until you can get it back. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you get your peace back. I'm here to help you get your positivity back. All right. So if you need to, I suggest you do. If you're going through these things, book a session with me. We could talk it out. All right. So that way you won't have to chalk them out. All right. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button. I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.